Okay, this is a fuel pump off of a little Honda Ruckus scooter. Some friends of mine gave it to it and some other cycles to an aircraft mechanic, and he very politely jacked everything around, lost a bunch of parts, and broke this little nipple out of the fuel pump. Well, we just buy another one, but that's about 80 bucks. So I'm going to attempt a fix on this. I'm going to take this vacuum line T, cut it and fit it, re-drill this and fit this into this hole so that maybe we can save this pump and make things work. Okay, I'll cut it off for now and start prepping. Okay, next item on the list, measure that. It comes out to about 212 thousandths. So I'm going to use a drill bit that's that in this hole to get it prepped first, and then I'm going to bore the inside of this to 1/8 of an inch, which is the original fitting size. Okay, now I'm going to use a drill bit in a tap handle so that I can drill this by hand, because we all know what happens when we plug an electric drill into something like this and all of a sudden you get a bigger bite and you ruin your part. So that's the first part of the process. Okay, continuing on, I drilled that bore down as close as I could without passing through into the inner passage so that we'd have somewhere for the new piece to land. So now I'm going to start prepping the new piece to go in there. Okay, I didn't want to drill this after I put it in, so I want the diameter a little bit bigger to match the original. So I'm just going to run a twist drill in through it real quick. And there she is, perfect. Perfect diameter. And the way I cut this off, I just took a razor blade and laid it in here real close and pressed down at the right angle, then trimmed this off flat. And before I insert it into the hole is very clean, but this is always got a little bit of stuff on the outside, so I'm going to mark it up with a razor blade so that the glue, the epoxy, will have a lot of surface to bite onto. It's not perfect, it's just I want it rough so that it's got a good binding surface. Okay, back again. Alright, we're using my go-to JB Quick. That's the stuff, JB Quick. Not going to need very much for this operation, so just one little dot of the steel. Try to make it the exact same amount of hardener. Mix well. There's the stuff. Now I use this little tiny dental instrument a lot when I'm doing this kind of stuff because I can get down. I want to use this and I want to coat both surfaces. I'm going to coat the receiving area and the other area. I'm going into put a little extra here. Okay, here's the other piece. I'm going to put a little here. Because I want these to match really well. Okay, now I'm going to seat this in there all the way to the bottom. And then after I do that, I'm going to take a little bit extra, put around the flange of the outside. Just to give it a little extra strength, because this fitting does take a little bit of abuse. It sometimes can be very difficult to get that hose off of this thing in the position, but that looks pretty good right there. Okay, now a very important step. Clean your tools off right away, because that stuff will bind up hard. I'm going to grab a little part of a cleaning Q-tip and get down inside there and run it around and make sure that I don't have any of the binder, the JB Weld, inside of my place there. Now I'm going to go to a standard type Q-tip. It's got a little bit more cloth to it. Run it down in there. Make sure that the bore is clear. Pull it out. And I'm pretty happy with that. So that's it. There you go. Hopefully, repair job done. We shall see.